So today we are going to look at chat, voice, and video calls in Teams. Specifically, we will take a look at how to use chat, adding contacts, creating groups, and then how to make voice and video calls.
So we are actually going to be spending some time in some of the other apps along the left-hand side of the screen. After you land in Teams, we're going to go to the chat feature first. So I'm just going to click on that. Now this allows you to chat with anyone in the organization who is loaded into our Microsoft account. So you will be able to look up faculty members if you want to have conversations with them. You could create a PLC in here and just chat back and forth with them. You could create chats based on your different periods if we go virtual, and so you need a group of students who have questions and things like that if you wanted to do that outside of Teams. So there are lots of different ways to use chat. I know that some students will reach out to their teachers and ask them questions in chat. So let's look at that and explore that. The people you've chatted with are going to be here. It's going to give you the name of the person, the date, and then you're going to see the members in the conversation. This particular conversation is just between myself and one other person, but you are also able to add multiple people to that. So to start a new chat, you're going to come up here and you're going to click on the little icon that says New Chat. It looks like a pen on a piece of paper. And then here you can enter names, emails, if you have a group that you've created, or you can actually tag people in it. So I am going to pretend like I'm creating a chat with our admin. So let's see here. Let me add our admin team to it. Okay, so you can see now I've got all 4 of our admin, and what I can do is just start typing here and add a message. It would help if I could type. And if my D key worked. Okay. So I just type something in, and basically what I can do is hit enter, and then I have the opportunity to add stickers, GIFs, I can make attachment, add videos, all kinds of things, and then in order to do that I just hit send, and then I will be starting a chat with a group of people. Now from here, if I wanted to video conference with these folks, I could click on the video call, and basically it would call them and they would get a notification on their video screen and they could join or not. If I were to click here, it would be an audio call, and so they would not video, but you could talk with them through your computer just like you would on a phone. So this is something helpful to remember. Obviously you're not going to want to call every single student at the same time, but if you needed to have a personal conversation with a single student and didn't want to give out a phone number, or if you wanted to be able to speak with them, you could come in here to chat. You can start a new one, you can type in their name and select it, and then call them and talk to them. And that the students can also do the same thing too. So if you're teaching virtually, this might be a good option for you for those conversations that you have to have with a student. Or if you know, they say, hey, I'm going to be working today, can I get some help? You can say, sure, let's do it this way. So the next thing I'm going to do is go down here to calls. And calls is a great tool because it does allow you to call people, you know, just like you would on a phone call, but it also is a place where you can create groups, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you want to have some folks on your speed dial, you can just click Add Speed Dial, type their name, and now Monica is going to be on my speed dial. So I've added her there. Now notice she populates down here under Other Contacts too. And you can click on the three dots if you want to have that person under Other Contacts, but not speed dial. You can do that, and here I've got Other Contacts. So I can create a new group as well. Same thing as before. Let's see the admin group. So, oh, sorry. First I need to create the group name. So I'm just saying admin, like maybe I needed to have a meeting with those folks. So I'm just going to click create, and then you can see that once I've got my group created, I can come over here to the right, click on more options and add contacts to the group. So I'm going to do that. Alright, and then I can just add those folks to the group. Alright, so now you can see I've got other contacts down here, so I can add a lot of folks to there. I've got an admin group. If I wanted to, again, to add a speed dial, I could do that. And then basically, once I am here and have created all of my groups, my contacts, and figured out what that looks like, I can come down here and click Make a Call. And then basically, I'm just going to type that person's name in, and I'm going to be able to call them. Alright, so just to show you what that looks like, I'll call Anne since she suggested. So I'm going to click on her name, and now notice I can either click on the audio call or I can click on the video call, but whichever item I choose, I'm going to get some fun little ringing music, and I'll just show you what that looks like. So notice it says that it's calling her. The video is turned off, and it's just waiting to call. So if she's there, she'll pick up and we can chat. So I have not allowed it to do that, to go through. But there's also one more feature that I want to show you. If people are calling you and you miss them, they have the opportunity to leave a voicemail. So if you have any notifications for a voicemail, you can go in and listen to those here. So you've got really a lot of features. It's like having, a phone dedicated just to Teams and things like that. But the great thing is that you don't have to share any personal information with students or with folks outside of the school. Like I said, you can create PLCs, you can open up chat rooms. If you're going through a lesson and have questions of your colleagues, you can ask those immediately. So think about ways you might use the chat, the call, and the video call features inside of Teams for students, for colleagues, etc. And begin to use those, and hopefully it will help streamline what you do during the day.